Hello and welcome to Geekatplay Studio Tutorials. And this tutorial will create realistic road, and the best way to do actually realistic road is by using material distribution. So let's prepare. We'll go to Adobe Photoshop. Okay, we'll go create new, and let's set 1024 by 1024. Okay, this is 0 right here. Click OK. So here's our preview, and let's create layer. And first what we're going to do is create the road. So again, I will make, for the simplicity of this tutorial, this straight road and lines, but you can curve if you want it. Now we'll go and create road color. So let's fill up. Okay, also let's go to our background. And if you remember, the darker it is by altitude, the lower it will be. So here's our road. Okay. Also in the road, if you know, it's about what I want to do. It's look how the road is built, and what's happening. Sometimes it's very nice if you look on reference photos. So let's look on one right here, and if you notice, we have it. Here is some road, and notice we have a road. We have a little bit dent from the tires of the cars, some stuff on the side, sand going to the bush, and road, of course, little bit hill up. So the reference photos, it does help when you start pre-build. And for simplicity, this one will make only one track. Let's go create new layer right here, and we'll create a simple track, and we will want dent this in. Let's go select color. We'll go just slightly darker. Click OK. Edit fill. So we'll fill up this one, and also we're going now, when we're creating filter, blur, using blur, and probably maybe 2 will be fine. Okay, also let's duplicate this layer. We'll take it and move it maybe on the side. And for the simplicity, also let's go Control E to merge them down. This is the road. Next things what we want to do is make a small edge on a road going kind of with the dust, and we'll have it actually two ways. One, it will be height map we will creating, and second, what we'll do, we'll create distribution. So the for height map, let's go down here, create new layer, and we'll just select one. We'll go to gardening, and we'll go from top a little bit down, so it's slope kind of down below. We'll go select this one, select our color. Okay, let's fill up. Okay, maybe, you know what, this color needs to be a bit darker. So we fill up one. Also Control C, Control V, edit, transform, rotate 180. Okay, they can put it on this side by the road. So here is how I'm going to now. What I want to do, I want to add to the edge to the our road. That's right here. I want to add small edges for distribution, and I want to add like canal where the water kind of stay inside. Let's do those for now. Okay, I'll just highlight so we can preview where's our road going. I'll go select, maybe it's a bit too big, smaller. Okay, select our coloring, and one thing what I want to do is is, let's select our bottom. Okay, top color will be same what we have it here. We'll go right here and select this color. Okay. And now we'll need to go and select our little bit lower color. So click OK. Now we'll select, let's select this one, same darker. Okay, also we'll go switch. And you know what? Okay, just verify it. Okay, also what's happening, we need to inverse them. So let's go this one. Select darker, and this one will select lighter color. Okay. Here we're kind of selecting one. Also other things what we want to do is filter, blur. Okay, blur as well. So we'll blur a little bit. And we also try to blend a little bit better inside. Okay, let's go duplicate this layer as well, because we need to put it on two sides of the road. We'll just put one around here. Transform. Oops. Actually, I need to edit transform rotate 180. So our coloring will be about the same. Control E to merge them together. And this is our height kind of map done. I think this is already map look very well, very good done. Now let's add distribution to this, to edges right here. So we'll create new one. And this is where our plants will reside. I'm going to do actually, in this case, I want to create lighter here and darker here. I'm showing this one. Nice. C, Control V, transform, rotate 180. I'll just put this on another side. Maybe a bit closer. Control E to merge them together. So at this point, what we have our layers, and we have our distribution. So let's separate them and save it. First, we save this one as our height map. Okay, so let's save file, save. We'll go to save it, and we'll save this one as a B road, so we know. Okay, so let's preview right now till we go too far in. We'll go in our view, and we'll create terrain. Let's also just increase size of our terrain. Edit object, reset, picture, load our picture, and we'll go to road what we'll just created. Right here, actually, it's look very about right. We maybe want to just make it not that big bumps. Okay, and here is our kind of ditch, the roads going. Okay, we also can take our main camera, put it a little bit up so we can preview our road. And here kind of our road with the trucks in and all this. So let's apply now distribution to that. Okay, let's go to Photoshop. And again, we may work a little bit more in details. Okay, now let's go to turn it off everything. And this is first our truck. So we'll go File, save this. save our trucks. We'll just call trucks. This is one. So let's now save road itself. We just call road. Okay. This is our, if you remember, where the ditch will going, and we probably want to save this for some colors purposes. So let's go file, save, and we call canal. This is our forest distribution, and we'll call this trees. That's where they were located. Okay, also let's go select these two, and we'll call this fields. Okay, well, a couple things also I want to create, we're not yet. It is small little bit right on the side of the road where is a dirt kind of collecting. What we're going to do, we'll just go select one like this, and we'll go add, it's actually wrong way, we'll go from here. I want darker on the side and lighter right there. See me, edit, transform, rotate 180, and we'll move on this side of the road. So let's adjust. Okay, I assign this to the road. So what we're going to do, it is transform. Okay, actually I did it, duplicate it. Let's duplicate that one. Now transform, rotate. Okay, and we can rotate that way, or we can just type 180. We'll do same things. Just put right here to this road. Okay, let's turn off road. Again, Control E, file, save, and we say the roadside. Okay, and again, if we find we need something more, we'll probably come back and we can recreate. So let's open now our terrain, and we'll go create mixed materials, and let's highlight, add highlighter so we can preview easy our colors. We'll go to edit function, and in our function editor we'll add the texture map. Go right here, and we'll select the road. Okay, click OK, and we can see one thing it doesn't properly going. The reason is why, but we need to be sure we set everything to object parametric. So let's apply our road. Now what we need to do, it is add, okay, let's rename this to road. We know what is going on. Okay, go this sides. Okay, now on the sides let's add another mixed material. One thing, be sure you uncheck that, because if we start distribution you see everything green and kind of lost. I don't see my applying it. That's because your highlight just top side, not bottom. Okay, and we'll go to distribution. Okay, and we add the picture, and in distribution let's check what I want to do. It is add roadsides. Okay, again be sure we set object parametric. And if we preview right now, you can see this is our sides where the dirt will be reside. But it doesn't, the dirt, if you notice, again let me show, it's too straight. It does mix very well together. To fix that, what we're going right here, edit, we'll go add combiner or blender, whatever you want it, and we'll add fractal, connecting our fractal. We'll just increase kind of on a fractal. Go right here and maybe apply it. So what has happened right now, if you preview, you can notice we start having edges, more dirt, and because we're going from dark to light, this will affect more on the edges than on the inside. So you want kind of have it from darker, where will be less applied, to lighter, where you want to apply more. We'll go right here, maybe just slightly more. Nice, so we still have the edges, and this where our dirt will be applied. Now let's apply trees location. We'll go right here. Again, we'll mix this material, and it's nested mixed materials. We'll enable another color. Go, okay, edit, another picture. Again, its distribution is based on the picture distribution location. We won't have it fields, but we have it trees. Click OK, and before we apply trees, we'll do same things. We'll add mixer, so it will be the also will applying, and you can see right here where it's white, it's better apply to that. So we'll click OK, and here you can see where start applying. So our green trees, or we can make even more grass going into that. Click OK, and we could apply to all other fields, or we can just for now leave them there. So let's do this way. It is our material. We'll call road sides. The blue one we call trees, and this one we'll call road grass. Okay, at this point what we can do, we can actually start work more with materials, and let's begin with our trees kind of. So we'll go to trees, we'll loading vegetation, let's go default, go right here, we'll go to road grass, let's load it vegetation on the org. So okay, if we preview, you can see how the grass strip will go right here. That's where our trees will go with dirt. Okay, and again, let's be sure we set everything to object parametric. Okay, now sides, and sides, something rocky. If we have it, let's see, what do we have it in rocks? Now we can select something, gray clamps, just anything. Okay, we'll want to reduce size, parametric. Okay, one thing you notice sometimes when you apply, you have this problem come up, and that's what's happening. You almost need reset, reapply same material. In this case, texture will apply correctly. And again, we probably want to rework a little bit more afterwards. This one, maybe add sand or something else, or rocks, because what we applied, it's not yet look very nice. Maybe wrong material. Maybe instead this, we should go and select like some path in the sand, or create our own sand for this. And just gray mountains. And again, we need to probably reset some of the materials. Yeah, this will look a little bit better. Okay, let's go right now to our road. And what we're going to do with road, we'll go apply several layers to this. So as a default material, well, you can select several ones. I actually have a pavement, and one pavement available in our pack, or what it does is just gray with lines with imaging. Okay, it doesn't look real, so let's add more details to this, and we're adding by add layers now. So we'll add one layer, it's a gray one, and here what I want to do it is, let's load it, stone layers, edit. We'll do a couple interesting things with that. So let's switch this to fractal. We'll go and increase our coloring on a fractal. Okay, also we go bump, and we're connecting as well over here, and you can see how our layer already applied. Let's additional layer dark gray, and that dark gray, actually what we're going to do, go to transparency, global transparency. We'll add image to global transparency. Okay, and sometimes you notice it's applied and it's selected animation map. We need to switch to projected texture map, and let's destroy this one extra point. And now we'll go and select our trucks. So here's our trucks, and visually again we have the object parametric on all of them. Now we'll increase the opacity, alpha boost. Okay, let's preview, and you can see when they apply, they're going just right here, so it's look very nice dark in a place where tires may applied. And one thing what I like to do is add additional layer gray, and this will be overall, it's make smoother look, like blended all of this. So let's call this dirt. Okay, we'll go this one trucks, and we'll go this and says color balance. Okay, and again this one you can apply it, and I also like to apply maybe bump to this, make it smaller. This what it does, you can see the road now look a little bit more uniform, but we still have the very nice texture on this road. Okay, next we have our sides, our road, vegetation, and right here let's add layer. Let's add green for now. I just want to show you again. We'll go to transparency, global transparency. We'll add project texture, delete it, and let's load it channels. Click OK. What it does, it's actually add green inside those channels, but again because we need set to parametric, so it will apply them properly. And you can see they're going right here. We can add a bit more, but it's where water may be stain or something else. Okay, so with this is our green plastic, and we'll just switch this one to landscape, maybe rock and grass. Actually no, I don't want to apply rock and grass, it doesn't like it. Let's go just apply okay right here, and I a little bit overwrite other ones. Okay, so we reset this one to our vegetation, and again we can boost up a little bit more so it's a little bit better. Will show up green inside those ways of water, so it's a little bit we can apply also additional plants. And let's right now work on placing plants on the sides of the road. So we'll go to our vegetation, and we'll click to add ecosystem. Then let's add plants, and we'll just add maple, cherry tree. Okay. Next, what we want to do, it is make variable density. I'll just set default. One thing what we want with actual density, it is apply, instead this apply image. this one. We'll switch to the texture, and what we're going to do is select our, if you remember, roads with our trees. This one. This is what we want to use for our density. So if we populate, you notice the trees will populate where the density is applied. Okay, let's reduce scaling a little bit down. So we can preview here. Maybe increase this one. Also scaling. What I want to do, I want to add randomness a bit more to our scaling. Okay, same with the colors. So let's load it. Different colors. We'll set map. Maybe, you know, apply slightly yellowish kind of coloring. Edit function. We can actually link to the scaling. Okay. So now if we populate and we preview, you can see our trees, different scalings is going on the side of the roads. We maybe want to increase a little bit size so they look bigger. The next interesting thing is what we want to do. Let's create additional ecosystem layer and move this above. So select it a little bit above what trees. Okay, let's add this bushes. We'll call that. And actually what's happening now, this is our bottom one trees, but I want to put it low grass based around the plants because I don't want them going. And if we're going to our general and add plants, and let's add maybe add plants for tree, make it smaller. Okay, we'll go on the density, we'll increase density, and also right here, if you notice with layer, so it will affect with layer below. So my trees, what with those plants we selected will build around the instance of those trees. So around the tree they will kind of. If you need more information on this, we have a tutorial before done with ecosystem when we look and explain more how does this distribution work. Let's go scale. We also can apply actually variable scales, but let's keep it this way. Color. Click populate. Okay, and now if we look, you can see right here we have more trees. They kind of bunch around the trees, our bushes and plants. So let's look in some cases more realistic in a way. Okay, also now we have it our ditch right here. Okay, we can add ecosystem to this one. Go to density, edit, and we'll apply canal as well to that. Click OK. Set object parametric and add plants. And you know what, I don't know if that reads come with by default or not, but you can select any other plants if you want. Dry weeds maybe. So I'll just select that one. When we click populate, it will populate them inside. So adjust density, make it smaller. Let's preview. So the reeds will go right inside, but we maybe need to look a little bit more at the filters because it seems like they're spread all over the place right now. And we'll go to density, edit density. Go right here, we add additional filter, and sometimes when it's not too coloring, you can edit, actually modify with filter. You can pop up a little bit more to the dark, so it will have it black. We can control a bit better that way. Okay, let's populate. In this case, we will apply more inside distribution where we want them be on this density. Okay, preview again, and you can see how they go. Okay, we need now inverse. This is what happened. We'll go here, click inside, add additional filter, and instead of filter we'll select opposite. So what it does, it's invert for us the map. So distribution will work on the whites. And now you can see the reeds, they're going more around this ditch right here. The couple things I want to also modify in this case, we'll go to our side. Okay, so I want to actually apply edit color, wider, or more like dirty, make a little bit smaller size, increase. So what it does, I want to have it more details on the side of the road, and you notice how this already add like pavement. We can add gravel road. Maybe it's a little bit too bumpy, we can work a little bit more on a road. But overall, what I want to show you with distribution, how we can make realistic look roads. We have it build road going around ditch with the plants in a ditch going. Again, we have it a little bit dry, and here we begin our field with the trees and bushes, and we'll actually look on how distribution work in many ways. And to complete this picture, let's go to this ground and change this ground to green, so we'll have it all the way down here. We'll go to atmosphere, and we'll just preload it something already exists. Okay, we also can go to atmosphere editor, and let's go to clouds. Select on low clouds. I want to make shadows not that hard, a little bit lighter shadows maybe, so they give it a little bit interesting look. Also increase on haze and fog, so we'll have a little bit nicer this distance right there. Okay, and now let's go to set final preview, render to screen, and let's render our final picture. And here's our final picture, and you can see how nicely it's well applied and managed with this. You can create a twist road, anything you want. It's just how more time you spend with in Photoshop to prepare. Same like with the depth and everything, it's all like time to create great. But even with our 30 minutes, you can see we create very realistic looking road. Okay, thank you for watching this tutorial from Geekatplay Studio. Please come visit us on the web as www.geekatplay.com.